Hey, I'm golf broadcaster Matt Adams. The updated and expanded second edition of my book, The Golf Round I'll Never Forget, Golf's Biggest Stars Recall Their Finest Moments, is now available. Readers can expect to march with Arnie's Army at the 1960 U.S. Open, relive Jack Nicklaus's remarkable 1986 Masters win, and be amazed by the Tiger Slam. The Golf Round I'll Never Forget, Golf's Biggest Stars Recall Their Finest Moments. Pick it up where fine books are sold, including BarnesandNoble.com and Amazon.com.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are audiostack.ai.
Combining AI writing, the best synthetic voices,
with production and delivery.
Be it ads, podcasts, or VOs for video.
Just like this ad.
How would you utilize AI audio? For free.
Go to audiostack.ai/contest.
Give us just a few details.
And you could replace this spot and be heard by millions.
See webpage for T's and C's. audiostack.ai/contest.
Welcome to This Day in Sports History, a brand new podcast that promises to deliver, like the title suggests, a little bit of sports history each day of the year. So let's get started. And since this is the start of something new, let's kick this off with something new that happened on this day in 1876, when Yale and Princeton played the first collegiate football game on Thanksgiving. Watching and even playing football on Thanksgiving is a tradition for many families, and it got its start on this day 147 years ago. Now, it first must be noted that the traditional date of Thanksgiving being the fourth Thursday in November did not start until 1942, and prior to that, many dates were used for Thanksgiving. Yale and Princeton squared off in less than ideal conditions in Hoboken, New Jersey, in front of about 1,000 fans made up of interested locals and alumni of the two schools. It was cold and rainy, and the field was so hard that everybody that day walked away with bumps and bruises. The New York Times reported on the action that day, describing the ball used as an oval and made of leather, which was more than likely a rugby ball, and the game resembled rugby more than a modern football game. Yale wore blue skullcaps, blue shirts and stockings, and white flannel pants. Princeton was decked out in their school colors of black and orange. After a while, the football game/rugby match devolved into what one journalist described as a Greco-Roman wrestling match. But one constant from then and now was the apparent use of trash talk. Well, the words are a little bit different today, with a reporter from the Daily Herald overhearing a Princeton lad say, "Just wait a while, and we will show these fellows something." Apparently, they never got around to showing those Yaleys something, though. Yale won 2-0, and that was 2 scores counted as a point each, not a safety. Later in the 19th century, university teams from Kansas, Missouri, Michigan, and others began playing football on Thanksgiving as well. Also on this day, in 1872, another first, as Scotland and England played the first international soccer match in Glasgow. The match ended in a 0-0 draw. And in 1971, the movie Brian Song, detailing the friendship of Chicago Bears teammates Gale Sayers, played by Billy D. Williams, and Brian Piccolo, played by James Caan, premiered on ABC. That's it for today. More tomorrow on This Day in Sports History.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are audiostack.ai.
Combining AI writing, the best synthetic voices,
with production and delivery.
Be it ads, podcasts, or VOs for video.
Just like this ad.
How would you utilize AI audio? For free.
Go to audiostack.ai/contest.
Give us just a few details.
And you could replace this spot and be heard by millions.
See webpage for T's and C's. audiostack.ai/contest.
Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, aka the Football History Dude, and I hope that you enjoyed this recent episode presented by the Sports History Network and were able to learn some good old-fashioned sports history knowledge nuggets. I started the Sports History Network back in 2020 with the mission to help podcasters find a community of like-minded sports history nerds, as well as helping aspiring podcasters to start their own shows. We have a little bit over 30 shows on the network right now covering all sorts of sports history, but as far as I'm concerned, we're just at the toothpick in the ocean moment, that can't even figure it out because there's so much more coming. We wanted to create the ultimate headquarters for sports yesteryear, starting with Podcast Network and our website, but we're going to continue to move into other mediums as well. And here's the cool part, because we want you to be part of our team. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, or maybe being a guest on one of our shows, or who knows, maybe even writing an article for us over on the website. Seriously, all you gotta do is reach out to us on the contact page over at sportshistorynetwork.com. You can be as technologically savvy as a Neanderthal tapping on a stone trying to figure out this whole hieroglyphics thing back in the day. Again, it doesn't matter, because even if you don't understand the whole podcast space, we have a production team that can pretty much help you out with doing everything. All you gotta do, head over to sportshistorynetwork.com, head to the contact page, fill it out. That message goes right to me, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can. But for now, dude, I'm through if you're through.